Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate with you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Egun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florian Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. Okay, guys, let's get into this reading. This reading is intense. It's intense. I could feel your intensity in both spreads because your first card out is the King of Cups. You have a lot of expressiveness, intense, deep emotions, very strong, excuse me, very strong intuition. And the card next to it is so funny. The card next to it is the Queen of Swords. So this is balance because this is deep emotions and this is wisdom, right? And then you have Judgment because you have a calling, all right? And then we have Ten of Cups, and I'll get into the Ten of Cups. This is the only card challenging you, and it's lies, all right? It's lies, it's falseness. I don't think it's within you. If it is, okay, you need to be your true, real self, but it's the people who you are dealing with that can challenge who you are called to be. Either the lies your family told you about you, the lies that a partner keeps up within a relationship that kind of keeps you mentally in a fog, or whatever the case may be. This is some energy you could have dealt with in the past that you've overcome, because that's how I feel with this Queen of Swords and King of Cups. It's I overcame those things, those difficulties, those lies in order to go toward my calling, because I realize it's not even just like my calling, you know, it's who I feel like I am, like I'm greater than this bullshit around me. So even though I may not know who I am, I know I'm not this. So you removed yourself from that, which is a really good thing. You have such an intensity. The King of Cups alone gives a very intense feeling, right? But you also have over here in your Orisha spread, because I got your tarot to my left, your Orisha to my right. You have the sun and the message from fire. This is intense. This fire and fire. Like yesterday I kept saying, like, there's this warmth you're exuding, you're radiating, and the sun keeps coming out, and you keep radiating and exuding. I don't know, it's change, because look, judgment is change, right? And what does fire do? Fire changes. It's nothing but fire. So what you have is a very transformative power, healing power. Transformation and healing are skills you have, all right? You're really good at this. I'm gonna tell you something. You're important. You're really, really important, okay? Because you have, you got the Hangman down here, and you have, I wanna say it's the Hangman, and give me 1 second, I'm looking at my note. Yeah, Hangman and the Sun. No, Hermit and the Sun, okay? With your power. This is talking about adeptship, becoming an expert in the field or skill you are in. All right, you right now have the ability to become an expert in the skill or whatever. For lack of a better word, skill or craft, whatever you do, you have the ability to become an expert. But this is also talking about your vibration. It's sort of like this 5D vibration. You know, you think, feel, perceive things at a higher level. And a part of your journey is to help people who don't understand that. Okay, it's part of your journey. And another part of your journey is to meet someone just like you, because we have Oshumare, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And at the top of the deck over here, we have the Two of Water. Now, Oshumare is in reverse, but we'll get to that. But this is, when you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups, this is a fated love affair. Okay, so there's someone that you are fated to be with. Guys, I want to tell you, I've told this in readings before about how you're so different, how you're unique. Your love life does not go in the same fashion and order of the people around you, and it will not. So it would be in your best interest to drop thinking that you're going to meet somebody like the spouses or boyfriends and girlfriends of the people around you. You are going to meet somebody who is just as intense as you. And that's the thing. You got to be comfortable with your intensity. So here, I'll get the King of Cups. You got a lot of Scorpio energy in your first row because you got King of Cups, all right? And then you have Judgment. Both indicate Pluto and Scorpio. Even with this Queen of Swords, that's Libran energy. So if we're talking about Scorpio in the 7th house or Pluto in the 7th house, that is sometimes not, people always say, it's not the best placement for relationships. And it's not. And it's not just Pluto. If you have like Mars in your 7th house, Pluto in your 7th house, Uranus in your 7th house, Saturn in your 7th house, you're going to have a difficult time partnering up with people. So what this is saying by bringing up Pluto in the 7th house is bigger than just the relationships, okay? Because there's a lot to do with karmic healing and past life healing that some of you guys are experiencing right now. So you guys are coming up in relationships that, you know, sometimes end, or they come together and they feel so intense, or you feel like I end one intense relationship only to meet several different people who I feel like I'm connected to. Everybody feels like a twin flame, because you have that here. The King and Queen of Pentacles. And one is in the reverse though, the King. Everybody feels like a twin flame, and they do because you're healing past life traumas and hurts. And the way you came into this life, you decided to possibly heal. You want to heal those hurts through relationships by experiencing it again, but overcoming it this time, not falling prey to it. If you feel like this is resonating with you, the best thing to do is not fall prey to these relationships anymore, because you signed up to go through this relationship style to overcome what you failed to overcome in another lifetime. Okay? Be careful about who you get with. The reason, let me try to explain this. You like intensity, okay? So some of you may have thought, like, the past people you've been with, I don't know why I was dating them. They seemed crazy when I met them, blah, 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 blah. But it was like, but that's what attracted me to them. There was something intense about them. And sometimes what we do in order to move past that intensity of that person, we'll use the phrase that everybody uses. Everybody's not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. We always say that. I hear that in readings. I've said that myself. You know, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Another thing that this sort of placement could do is make you stay in relationships longer than you're supposed to. Relationships that other people would have said, I can't take it. You have an enduring quality because of the healer inside of you. You know, you don't want to give up on people. But these kinds of relationships you need to give up on, right? So, but the thing about it is, when you do give up on something, you're done, and you should be done. This is what I'm seeing in these things trying to come back around to you, these karmic energies. But the only reason why some of you are even thinking about reapproaching this is because you feel like something is delayed, because you got the Hangman here. But the real delay will come if you actually bring negative karmic energies from the past back into your life. All right? You like intensity, but you need someone who has an intense power that's level-headed or more disciplined, or I don't even know how to, a good spiritual understanding. Because some of you have dated people who you thought were spiritual and they really weren't. They were fakes. Okay? You know, when I was saying, you know, many are called and few are chosen. You're the few that are chosen. You've dated people who are called but don't have what it takes. They don't have the right amount of fire, passion, soul, right? They're not built. They halfway built. You all the way built, but what gets you is your emotions, right? And let me tell you, you're mastering them. I'm not like beating you up for it. We have to have these deep, empathetic emotions, because when you have these kinds of placements, a lot of what you go through in life is literally to help other people. Point blank, period. It's literally you decided, I can go through this. I can withstand this. I'm strong enough to be able to help someone who is not as capable, right? So the thing is, remember, you are healing other past life things, and it's actually giving you the ability to help other people heal through similar stuff, all right? Who would possibly, take their life or not not want to continue on or fulfill their destiny, right? So, but you got to know this about yourself. Otherwise, there's an energy. You guys have so much fire that, like, if you don't keep moving forward on your path, that is what does you in. Inactivity, giving up. If you lose hope on yourself, that will be, it's like the end of you if you lose hope. So don't lose hope, because you have to keep going down your path. You got to keep going down your path. So that's for anybody who needs it. But what I'm seeing here is there are karmic energies trying to come back, because the Judgment card sits adjacent to the Eight of Cups. All right, this is something trying to make its way back around. This indicates the karma or the resurrection of something you don't want to come back, right? And now I'm gonna tell you this, it will either be the literal person that, you know, it was the most intense relationship trying to come back to you, or if that person is not able, like your guides have like blocked that person, they're not able to come back into your life, this karmic energy will manifest in a different person, okay? Because right here in your second row, you have the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Page of Swords, and then the Eight of Cups. This can indicate online dating. So the apps are just meeting up with people, and some of you may have done that after Valentine's Day. It's like, you know, let me find somebody. Let me stop being alone. You need to guard yourself from certain people you meet online, because they carry a karmic energy, all right? Just be careful about new people you meet. I'm not trying to induce fear in you. I'm just saying, you know, if they remind you of something from the past, it's because this karmic energy is here. So that old thing couldn't get to you, so it had to manifest into something new. See, guys, my feelings on twin flames and karmics is just a little different. Like, this energy here, I think sometimes that karmic energy is just the lesson and not always the person. I feel like you get guided to people who are capable of teaching you the lesson that you need to heal or overcome. Not so much of like literally you and I had a past life, and it very well could be. It very well could be. But I think it's more of the lesson in and of itself. The only reason why I say that is because I've read so many people, and I've seen it, you know, even for myself, where when you end one relationship, then somebody tries to come really quick, or you decide, I'm gonna get into this relationship, and then the next person is doing the exact same thing as the last one. So it's almost like, damn, I did 2 lifetimes or something with this person and this person. They both did the same thing. No, I feel like some people have gotten out of karmic things and didn't totally learn the lesson, or are being tested. And then here you go again, getting involved in that same lesson again if you haven't learned. And so this energy of, because this is what I'm saying, this intensity you carry, when you find other intense people, you may think those are soulmates, and they're really just lessons. They're really just lessons, okay? So be careful about thinking just because someone carries a certain type of signature that they're always the one. You need to know how you truly feel, and that takes a certain level of stillness and taming of your fire. Okay? Because otherwise you would never know. You just would be run by drive and passion. You know, you need to really know how your body and your soul and mind feels. Like, the one thing to know is like, okay, yeah, this person brings the intensity, or they're really funny, or we really match up on this level or that level, whatever. But how do I feel in their presence? Do I feel safe? Do I feel like this person is stable? You know? Do I feel like they would hurt me, or are they going to play a game on me or try to betray me? Are they giving that off of their own will? And it's not me making this up in my head. Is this person literally showing me that they're capable of betraying me? And if they are, don't let the things y'all have in common mask what you see as a danger, because the Three of Swords in reverse is here. And after all of the healing that you've done from one thing, why open yourself up for another person to hurt you like that and have to start that healing process all over again? Because you just let yourself so open to somebody, right? Okay? Like a lot of readers do these twin flame and karmic readings, and they really make a lot of people feel like they're the one, this is my person. And it's not like that. There is someone fated for you, but someone better than these lessons. And some people out here are having you think that the lessons are the one, and they're not. They're not the one. They're just the lesson. Okay? So guard yourself against that. Nine of Wands is saying that because this King of Pentacles next to the Hangman is, I'm trying to tell you, it's making things get delayed. So when it's actually time for you to meet the person you're supposed to, let's say you pass that test and get past it, and now you're going to meet whoever you're going to meet. Good. See, look, this is the other thing, and bear with me, guys. So you got this Hangman and you have Oshimari, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which could very well indicate timing or delays, right? And really timing is like, it's fated, so it's set. That's what's gonna happen. It just is. These people, I was watching this movie with what's that singer's name? Odell. Oh my God, what is his name? Give me a second, y'all. I hate when I get forgetful. His name is, he has a movie on Amazon. He's a singer and he acts, Leslie Odom. I was saying Odell. Leslie Odom. He has this movie, like a sort of like a time travel kind of thing, where you can, in the future, some people who have a lot of money could go in the past and play with time, right? And there's a scene with him and Orlando Bloom, and Orlando Bloom says, you see that woman over there? It was a waitress. He was like, if you or I like were to get with her, we would stop several possibilities that this woman can have with other people and what her life will look like without us in it. But if you or I get with her, we literally close off all those opportunities. That's what these karmics are trying to do, okay? They are literally seeing that this fire and energy you have is so intense, you could do anything in this world as long as you stay focused, right? They know you could do anything and you could have the best relationship. So what they do is come back and lie to you and try to stay in your life to close off all those possibilities. Now, just because you break up with somebody and you're not immediately in a relationship doesn't mean your fated possibility isn't coming. You need the patience of the Hangman, okay? Don't be trying to keep up with your ex and who they dated after you, or your friends or your family members. If you're single, be single. Be single. Because what you want is fated. What you truly want is fated for you. Past all your lessons. Your life is different. Okay? It's just different. And it's okay. It's so much 5D energy, so much intense passion. There's adaptation. A lot of you need time and space after these relationships to process what happened to you in order to properly explain it to other people going through it. Not even that. You need time to actually hone in and really master the skills and the gifts you have. Okay? Whatever skill or gift, spiritual gift you have, you need time to get more into it with that, in tune to it, right? And these people, whether they be someone you've already dealt with or someone carrying karmic energy, they're trying to hurt you to the point where you don't tap into your true flame. Okay? So here, look, let me tell you what this message of fire says. Message of fire. In the upright, it says, do not let anything or anyone discourage you, since reason acts according to your moves. You don't do nothing for no reason. You know why you're doing what you do, right? It says, you have been fair in your attitudes, courage in fulfilling your duties, rank and achievement in your performance. The truth is guiding you, and love will therefore be your corollary and only means for happiness. The only thing you deserve is love. That's the only thing you deserve. So if anybody ever comes into your life and tries to give you less than love, that's the wrong person. It's the wrong person, right? You have the willpower to overcome any danger and difficulties. You are extremely powerful. This is an intense power you have. See, with this Scorpio energy, you guys are very attractive, sexually attractive. So you need to know that, my energy is not only very intense, but it's sexually, attractive to people. So all kinds of people are gonna try to come my way. You have to use Queen of Swords discernment to know, who's wasting your time. Okay? There was something else I wanted to say about this energy, because a lot of you are going to be famous or have a very strong following. And it's because of everything you've gone through in your life and just the mastery that you are about to achieve. I just lost it. Let me see. Where are my notes? Give me 1 sec, y'all. Yeah, some of you need to be alone to help you think clearly because you like such intense relationships. It's easy to get like blinded and muddled by them. So as soon as you break out of them, you can get the clarity and figure out what's going on. The Sun and the Queen of Pentacles, you are here to protect the innocent. Okay? You're here to protect the innocent. Give me 1 sec. Right now, so some of you guys are going to end up either these karmics that, you've never met before, who carry the old energy, or someone who is really, in the past that you don't want to see again. If you end up seeing them or dealing with any kind of something that feels karmic, it's a test about your emotional stability. It's testing to see if you've mastered your emotions and if you can be stable. I think you'll pass this test because you got the King and Queen of Swords, King of Cups and the Queen of Swords both in the upright. So that's what you're being called to do. It's emotional stability that they are testing you on. For real, because I could even see how like Oshumari would be the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The water element is your emotions, and then the Three of Swords, okay? If you become too emotional about sorrow or go back because of sorrow, you offset the Wheel of Fortune. You mess up the timing for something. You create imbalance with Shango in reverse, because that's like Justice in reverse. There's somebody you're supposed to meet. There are people, projects, and things that you are supposed to be a part of. That if you get with a particular person, they really just shift your whole timeline. And you guys are all like on the right timeline, okay? There was something about that 7th house. You guys gotta understand that, please go look at your 7th house. Look to see what planets and signs rule over your 7th house. It's important for you, okay? There's so much mastery here. There was something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember right now. I hope this was helpful for whoever needs it. If you guys run into a karmic, don't let your emotions run away with you. Be strong or leave the situation or whatever the case may be, whatever you feel is necessary at that time. When you see them, definitely, because whoever's coming back, 7 of Swords, is deception. Why? Chariot in reverse, to knock you off the road that you're on. All right, let me see what's at the top. 3 of Cups could be a party or an event that you see them. 2 of Cups in reverse, but the friendship is over. All right, it's over, definitely. Emperor in reverse. This is childish behavior. Someone who isn't a real leader, not like you. They're not like you. See, they want to put you in a cage, 8 of Air. They want to trap the bird. Let me read that for you. Hold on, because it's important. 8 of Air. I'm gonna tell you right now what they're trying to do. 8 of Air says a desire to seize and imprison something pure and innocent. That's you. A desire to seize and imprison something pure and innocent. Truth cannot be hidden or detained. They're trying to hide and detain the truth. That's you. The bars represent the ignorance and wicked foolishness of hangmen. Okay? Ignorance and wicked foolishness. This King of Pentacles in reverse next to the Hangman. Couldn't make this up. What did it just say? It says it represents the ignorance and wicked foolishness of hangmen, stopping what should naturally evolve and trying to find other courses or destinies. They're trying to change your course. What's underneath here? Trying to change your course with deception and have you and let you have a different destiny. Wait, that's not the car. Here it is. Chariot. Okay? With deception to change your course and destiny. These people are weird. And some of them, yeah, I guess it is past life, whatever the case. It is. This is all this karmic energy. Karma in reverse. See that? Karmics. Judgment is karma. All right? Past this, you are emotionally stable. You are extremely powerful. I mean, you got to understand your power. You got to understand how you love. You got to understand what you need. You don't want some boring relationship. I know, because some of you have dealt with very crazy relationships. And it's not like, and on a shadow side, you could be sort of a glutton for drama, but you need someone who is intense but grounded, intense but full of love, like you, okay? Just like you. And if it feels uncomfortable or wrong, it is not the relationship for you. No matter how much money they have, how handsome they are, how skilled they are, whatever the case, their character has to be right, okay? They have to have right character. That's what I have for you. So if this reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the link to book is in the description box below. Don't forget to check out my new channel, Prince and the Peach. And that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoy your day. All right, I'll see you later.